A Gardendale family says a local preschool discriminated against their 2-year-old son, and they're suing.
Tonight, WVTM 13 investigates. Magdala Lusant joins us with details. You sat down with the couple and their attorney about the allegations. Why are they sharing their story now, Magdala?
So, Guy and Sherry, the Williamsons say they want this school to be held accountable. The couple say they wanted a Christian experience for their son that they can't get in public schools. So they enrolled him at Heritage Preschool in Homewood in 2021 when he was 2 months old. Well, their eldest son had a good experience there and graduated. They say after leadership change, their experience last year was not the same. The Williamsons say it haunts them every day. They believe their child was expelled from Heritage Preschool in Homewood because he's black.
This is very difficult for us to do, but I tell you, it is too late for our family, but if we can fight and share our story to help other families, then we want to do that, and that is why this is so important.
Alita and Lee Williamson just filed a lawsuit against the Homewood School and its headquarters, alleging discrimination against their toddler son, JW.
We're talking about babies, a 2-year-old child that was mistreated, a 2-year-old child that was targeted, discriminated against because of his race.
The family wants to protect their son's identity. That's why these pictures have been blurred. The Williamsons have a 9-year-old son of their own, and the couple adopted JW, who's biracial, at a very young age.
Favorite game right now is hide and seek.
Yeah.
Hide and seek.
He loves to be chased, you know, but a lot of 2-year-olds do. Being born into a family that didn't have very much, and then we, adopting him and wanting to make sure that we are giving him the best life, this has really, really, really been hurtful for us.
There are 5 Heritage Preschool campuses in Jefferson County and another in Huntsville, taking care of children from 6 weeks to 6 years old. According to the federal lawsuit filed in February, in May 2023, JW was the only black student in his class. The suit claims his teacher targeted and wrote him up multiple times for behaviors she saw as threatening and disruptive.
He received, he started receiving as many as 30 write-ups within a 2 to 3 week period. And we just felt like, something's not right here.
Our son actually went under the desk and he wouldn't come out. He was written up for that. That was a write-up because he was hiding under the desk.
The couple says they were denied watching classroom video and moving JW to another classroom. The parents say their son was written up so much, administration put him on a 4-week probation period to see if his behavior would change. During this time, the 2-year-old was diagnosed with level 1 autism. His parents immediately shared that with school leaders.
Their email response to us was, "We will put this in his records, and we are approaching the end of his 3rd week. We need to meet with you and Lee about next steps."
It was in this last meeting the Williamsons say school administration decided to expel JW at the recommendation of the teacher, giving them 2 weeks to find new childcare.
We kept telling them that she has to be targeting our son, and their response to us in the meeting was, she's only doing what we ask her to do when they expelled him.
The Williamsons' attorney, Artur Davis, says his clients mentioned they'd be reporting the school to the U.S. Department of Education's Civil Rights Office.
Within an hour of them leaving that building, they got a message that, since you've raised the possibility of litigation, get out immediately.
Davis says that's when the federal law was broken, Section 1981, under the Civil Rights Act of 1866.
If you discriminate in the context of an economic relationship, you can, should, and will be held accountable.
Davis and a team of attorneys say they've been building this case for a while, with accounts from other parents with similar problems at other campuses.
We think we're going to be able to show that there was a pattern at the Heritage Preschools of black boys. I'll be very specific. It was black boys who were being treated in this stigmatizing and demeaning way.
Heritage Preschool sent us a statement saying it takes the allegations seriously and are looking forward to refuting the allegations. The statement goes on to say the school does not comment on pending litigation, but it adamantly denies these allegations and plans to be vindicated in court. The Williamsons say they're preparing to have tough conversations with their boys.
How do you explain that they expelled you at 2 years old because they saw your behavior differently. How do you explain that?
Right now, the parents say their mission is to help others.
I thank Heritage for putting this one at our doorstep, because we will fight to make sure that this does not happen to other families.
Now, I also asked the Alabama Department of Human Resources specific questions about any open or closed cases on Heritage Preschool's other campuses based on other allegations mentioned in this lawsuit. And DHR says we cannot comment on child welfare cases. However, DHR investigates all child abuse and neglect reports submitted to our county offices. As for reporting the school to the U.S. Department of Education Civil Rights Office, I checked today. Every Tuesday, cases under investigation are posted on the website. There were no open cases against Heritage. Meanwhile, the latest court filings show on Friday, someone accepted a summons on behalf of Heritage Preschools LLC, and you can read the entire lawsuit and the full statement from Heritage Preschools on our website right now on WVTM13.com.